Hey, for the final time this week, Zoobidude77 here with yet the final edition of this week's episode of Mario Kart 64 VA Tournament Archive. We're currently in the conclusion of our matchup called Semis? Semis? This feels like the play-ins. Before we get to anything, just want to let you know the Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer. Earlier this week we asked you, out of Jones' four career finals appearances, how many opponents has he played? 8, and we're looking different ones. You wouldn't believe it? The answer? 8. There were 3 different opponents in 2014 and 2015. And then you have Zoran in the mix in 2016, the 2016 champ. And then you have Abney being a new opponent in 2019. Pretty weird here that you may think, but yeah, it's kind of true. Anyway, before we get to the fourth quarter as well, score recap. Abney with 28 points, JT 19, Jones 15, Trent 10. In case you haven't been watching the past 4 episodes. Or past 4 parts of this episode, I mean. If you're just joining us. Meanwhile, Toad's Turnpike. Up next. Shamefully, this is not the most toughest version of Toad's Turnpike ever. I wish they would play it. If only they played this on Extra. I would wish. But unfortunately, according to Boss, who you saw earlier, Boss told me it was like 100cc. They need to make like a ROM hack of 150cc mirror on Mario Kart 64. Or somebody get a petition on that. Anyway, moving on. Green shells for the Abinator, but Jones, coming from last place, getting a bolt. Yep. Oh, it looks like some spots are going to be released. Jonesy gets a star. Amazinating. The West Coast version of Stinson pulling ahead. I can imagine one of his stars actually yelling out, Jones! Like when it's coming through. Kind of like the Jones Express on Calamari Desert. Or his namesake train, turns out. Anyway, single banana for Jones, conga line for Trent. Oh, we got a blue shell coming in from JT's end. Oh, yep. Abney and Trent both steered clear. And the ever so talented Abinator will be taking the lead this time. We got a boo coming on. Jones had the boo, and Trent had triple shrooms, but now Jones got the double shroom. And he gets 3 more. Oh, but he hits a truck. Probably the icicle truck, or the deriated truck, maybe. I think all 3 trucks on Toad's Turnpike have different names. The brown one is wooden lumber. The black one, I think, is like metal or steel. And dairy products or frozen products from the white truck. Really. Anyway, green shell coming in. In on Abney's side. Trent getting triple shrooms. Jones actually got a blue. Oh, it hits the wall. Oh, that's a bad sign. Meanwhile, Jones! Getting through another star. But Abney will take the win. It doesn't matter. Although it will now. Oh, because Trent got a blue. Trent second place. Oh, looks like Jones. Oh, Jones gets third! And JT was like showboating. And then he pays for it. Alright. JT had the opportunity, but was more focused on getting Jones. Anyway, on to Frap Snowland. And it's a shroom game, except for JT. He was triple reds. Oh, Jones not getting the luck that he needs. Meanwhile, he catches back up. It's going to be revenge on JT now. Meanwhile, JT getting triple reds. As Jones will get triple shrooms. It looks like it's a battle for the last 2 points takers, as Abney is got a pretty good lead going in here. Oh, yep, triple shrooms with Jones. He's wise enough to use them because Beck has the boo. Boobeck, I guess I like to call him. Trent gets a bolt. Oh, he looks like he's... Oh, my God, JT with those shells. Yep, everyone's in the final lap, as Abney is pretty much running away with this. I think I should tally how many runaways were in this matchup. Meanwhile, Trent, another bolt. Looks like Jones is too late to use his star. Alright, and JT got triple shrooms as well, so it looks like Abinator will be getting the 3-pointer. Jones getting a star. BAM! Shock dodge! I didn't know another lightning bolt was fired. But yeah, Jones got the shock dodge, clearly. Yes, he will take second place. Trent third. On to the Choco. We know one clear spot that went into the finals of 2018 for sure. But it's hard to say, we're not going to go over that match. Both semis we definitely will be doing, but the finals match, no, too much of a runaway. Meanwhile, Abinator firing the lightning and taking the lead. But we got Trent with a star. Alright, as if he really needs to get back into it. Anyway. Oh. You think it's a runaway, but it's now a close race. Ace to determine who will get back into it. Meanwhile, Abney elite rounding the final lap. JT gets triple shrooms. Who's trying to catch up to the rest of the pack. Trent. And with a star. Oh, JT got a bolt though. Let's see how that goes. Oh, Trent getting another star. BAM! Shock dodge! But it doesn't matter. Trent couldn't even take much of his advantage. And BAM! Another shock dodge as he's getting reloaded. Abney running away with this. As Jones taking a very long fall. Trent taking second. JT closes it out in third. Oh, it's like total chaos sometimes. That's when you get to this track, clearly. Anyway, on to Mario Raceway, the final sprint to this ever so long marathon. Actually, no, this is shorter than a marathon race, really. But hey, I consider this close enough to a marathon that there needs to be. Alright, alright. Meanwhile, Trent closing in the lead. Oh, JT had a star, but no, Beck steals it. This is gonna be interesting. Part of me would know where he's gonna use it. Yup. Yep, triple reds. Heads for the leader, who has closed it on the final lap. Trent right behind. Minus Jones and JT are now out on their final lap. Oh, it's like a double drag race here. Here is Trent and Abney fight for the last spots. Oh, Jones firing a bolt, though. Oh, he's not getting much of an advantage here. And Beck will steal the lead as a red shell at Trent when they were small. And it's not going to do much now that they're bigger. So Abney stole it from Trent. JT, he taking more of an advantage than Jones even did. Ugh. Man, that is just total chaos right there. As we round this out, final scores, Abney, a total of a whopping 4-0. Oh, JT, he getting 21 points after that third place finish. Jones, fourth place, we'll have him stay at 18. Trent, 17. Whammo. That's all I gotta say. Hey, as this matchup concludes, I mean, when I predicted this match in 2018, back then, when it was on Twitch, part of me thought Jones would take this one. But after total corruptions and total, how do I say it? Yeah, not so good things, whatever. Oh my god. I guess this just shows you that sometimes the total matchup can't be taken for granted. And sometimes. Anyway, tune in next time. As a new episode happens. This is Zooby Doo 77 signing off for now. We'll see you guys next week.